Welcome to today's Explainer. Grab your detective hats because we're about to solve a massive, mind-blowing cosmic mystery. We're bridging a gap of literally thousands of years to connect ancient wisdom with some of the absolute most cutting-edge science of our time.
So, let's dive right into this. Could a 5,000-year-old text really hold the exact same secrets of the universe that modern quantum physicists are just now discovering? I know, it sounds like pure science fiction, but as we look closely at the evidence today, you might just find that the blueprint of the cosmos has been hiding in plain sight all along.
Here's the map of the clues we'll be following today. We're going to look at the ultimate cosmic mystery, Arjuna's mind-bending vision, we'll break down string theory so it's super simple, compare ancient wisdom to the multiverse, and finally, look at the cosmic necklace.
All right, starting off with part one, the ultimate cosmic mystery. To kick things off, we really have to look at how some of the most famous scientists in modern history were just totally mesmerized by the Bhagavad Gita.
And nothing illustrates this better than J. Robert Oppenheimer. You probably recognize his famous quote, "Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds." But what a lot of people don't realize is that he was actually quoting directly from chapter 11 of the Bhagavad Gita. Oppenheimer, like so many brilliant minds, was deeply influenced by this text. Why? Because they realized it was talking about concepts like parallel universes in the very fabric of space and time way before modern science even had the vocabulary for them. It's just wild.
Moving right along to part two, Arjuna's mind-bending vision. Let's travel back thousands of years to a giant battlefield to meet the heroes at the center of our mystery and see exactly what captivated all those modern scientists.
So, here we have the brave prince Arjuna on the left and his incredibly wise friend Lord Krishna on the right. They're standing right in the middle of a massive battlefield called Kurukshetra. But Arjuna is scared, he's overwhelmed, and he's just completely confused about what to do. He doesn't want to fight. And instead of scolding him, Krishna steps in to guide him, and Arjuna asks his friend to show him the ultimate truth of the universe.
Krishna agrees, but he tells Arjuna, hey, normal human eyes just can't handle the truth of the cosmos. So he grants Arjuna a special divine vision to see his true ultimate form. And this is known as the Vishwarupa, the universal form.
Now, if you ever want to explain the sheer scale of the universe to a kid, this is absolutely the story to use. Imagine zooming out on Google Earth so fast that you don't just see our planet, but you see every planet, every star, and every galaxy happening all at once. Arjuna looked at his best friend, and suddenly Krishna's form expanded infinitely. He saw thousands of faces and arms. He saw the sun and the moon where his eyes should be. And inside his body, he didn't just see organs. He saw endless mountains, flowing rivers, burning stars, planets, and entire galaxies swirling around. It was the ultimate mind-bending vision. Arjuna was literally looking at everything that ever was, is, and will be, all existing at the exact same time in one single place.
Which brings us to part three, string theory made simple. Let's move to our next clue and see how this ancient vision builds into the absolute coolest concepts of modern physics. How on earth do we explain what Arjuna just saw? Well, today, scientists use something called string theory to explain how absolutely everything in reality is tied together. Think of it kind of like a cosmic guitar. Just like different strings on a guitar vibrate to make different musical notes, these tiny, invisible strings vibrate to create everything in our reality, from the cells in your body to the stars in the very distant sky. All these strings vibrate together to create matter, forces, and reality itself, forming this massive, interconnected cosmic web. But guess what? The Bhagavad Gita explained this exact same cosmic web thousands of years ago. And they didn't use high-tech lab equipment or complex math. They used something you can find right in nature, something as beautiful and intricate as a peacock feather. It's an analogy that is absolutely perfect for kids, and let's be real, adults too, to easily understand.
The crucial point is right here. Everything in the universe is connected to me, like pearls strung on a thread. Just picture a glowing cosmic necklace. You have big pearls, small pearls, red ones, blue ones. People, animals, stars, rivers, they might all look like completely different pearls, but underneath it all, they're held together by the exact same invisible string. If you ever want a child to understand string theory and the universal form, just tell them about the pearls on the thread. That thread is the cosmic web of the universe.
All right, part four, multiverses and ancient wisdom. Let's put these ancient clues in our modern science side by side to really see the big picture here. It is absolutely mind-blowing to realize that what Arjuna saw as the Vishwarupa, that giant form containing countless swirling planets and realities, is essentially what physicists today call the multiverse. Think of it like different levels or servers in a video game, all running at the exact same time. When scientists in the 1950s started talking about multiple universes existing side by side, they were really just catching up to a vision that was described on an ancient chariot thousands of years ago.
This really synthesizes all our detective work. Just look at the ancient concept of Maya. Well, that's exactly what quantum mechanics says about particles changing states depending on the observer. Then we've got the Vishwarupa, which perfectly aligns with the multiverse, multiple realities existing all at once. And of course, pearls on a thread, the ancient equivalent of string theory, where an invisible cosmic web connects everything. So you've got ancient sages meditating in forests and modern scientists in high-tech labs, and they are describing the exact same interconnected reality.
And finally, part 5, the cosmic necklace. So, you might be wondering, why does all this universe-bending science and ancient wisdom actually matter for you and me in our daily lives? Well, if we are all truly living on the same cosmic necklace, connected by those invisible strings, it means our actions matter deeply. Taking care of nature, helping a friend, or just being kind to an animal is literally taking care of the whole universe. You can't tug on one pearl without moving the entire string. Because of these divine threads connecting us, the Gita acts as a cosmic guide to life. It gives us actual superpowers for navigating the world, like treating everyone with respect and showing kindness to all living things. It reminds us to always do our best, which, if you're explaining this to a kid, is exactly like planting good karma seeds in a garden so beautiful flowers can grow. It gives us the power to be a steady captain on our own boat, staying calm whether the seas are stormy or smooth. And most importantly, it reminds us that the real you inside is incredibly strong and can never, ever be broken.
So I want to leave you with this final thought to ponder the next time you look up at the stars or the next time you're explaining the universe to a child. If we're all truly connected by these invisible strings in a massive cosmic web, how will you treat the other pearls on your thread today? Remember, every act of kindness sends a vibration down the string of the entire universe. Thanks so much for putting on your detective hats and exploring the cosmos with me today.